Yo, so a while ago, I found a server that lets you play Minecraft Manhunt online with random people. This was really fun to record. Um, a bunch of stuff happened. But yeah, if you guys want to join the server, the IP is play.mcmanhunt.com. If you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Just a quick side note that most of these clips are like 6 months old, so like back then I was really bad at the game and I had different usernames and skins, so. Okay, so this is the first manhunt. I didn't spawn in a forest or anything, so I just decided to play aggressive and chase the runner. This is one of the craziest manhunts that I've ever played, ever. Like, the first half wasn't anything too interesting, but the second half of the manhunt, as soon as we enter the nether, things just get crazier and crazier. He gets a blacksmith, which is just unlucky for me, and I end up getting nothing. I see him fighting the iron golem, but he gets hit like twice, so I know he's low. So I just chase him and I try to kill him. Don't ask me why I'm trying to punch someone with iron armor and tools. Somehow when I respawned, the world lagged and I couldn't do anything, which gave him time to just break my bed and I just respawned all the way like back at spawn again. So basically at this point, I'm not even worried about the runner. I'm just like getting stuff, gearing up and stuff. Now for a time lapse of just me doing stuff and getting good because I'm too lazy to edit it out. So I find this underwater cave, which is pretty nice. It's like a gateway to get lots of iron. So I see the runner's name tag. I try to dig to him, but I end up just like wasting a bunch of time and I'm not finding him at all. So here I found a big vein of iron, and which is pretty nice. I get lots of stuff. I get to gear up finally. So now I finally got the courage to get out of the cave and actually try to look for the runner and follow the compass. I hit an ocean, which is pretty nice. Just met more shipwrecks, and I hit a shipwreck. It got iron and a treasure map, and the treasure map just meant more iron for me. So now that he entered the nether, all I had to do is just follow the compass and find his portal. Uh, he made his portal like thousands of blocks away, so I'm just gonna cut to the part where I enter the nether. And this basically leads us to the funniest part of the manhunt. The funniest part happens in the nether, and this is where I make my biggest, most stupidest misplay. Basically, what happens is I follow the compass and track down the runner. And then I find that he's in this little hole. But what's even crazier is that he's AFK. So instead of killing him like a normal person would, like axe critting him to death, I used TNT that I found in the buried treasure. That didn't kill him, so I bedded him, and that also didn't kill him. And instead, guess who it killed? It killed me. So then I was like, okay, and then I just re-geared up and sailed across this massive ocean, making my way back to his portal again. So yeah, apparently he just came back. He's back now and he's playing. At the time recording, I was so confused as to how he survived that explosion, especially the bed explosion, because beds do a stupid amount of damage when blown. But then I realized that I placed the bed one block above his feet, which does practically no damage. So apparently, he was AFK because he went to eat ramen, which is kind of nice for him, of course. And also, apparently, he was on half a heart, which is just like, how? How could he have possibly survived that? Sadly, like all manhunts had to end, he died. Apparently, he died because he was bridging to the fortress and then blazes shot him off. Definitely an experience more on the unique side, so to speak. Anyways, next manhunt. Okay, so this next manhunt, I was in a group manhunt. Also, this time I was the runner, so, you know. Okay, so if you couldn't already tell, this clip was really old. Back then I had a different username, skin, and throughout this manhunt, my gameplay is just outright horrible. I mean, like, seriously, back then I still punched 4 logs instead of 3, which is just a pure time waste. And to top it all off, I still used the recipe book to craft because I was too dumb to realize that this isn't Bedrock Edition. We have hotkeys and stuff. It's kind of funny because back then I had one playstyle in Manhunt, which is just to grab a boat, find an ocean, and just go as far as I can. My thought process was that if I do nothing but keep running away from spawn, the hunters would never catch up to me, even if they're also constantly following the compass. Not to spoil anything, but whenever I'm doing this strat, I always get sidetracked and distracted, and I always seem to give the hunters time to slowly catch up to me. I hit like 2 shipwrecks and a ruined portal, but like, I don't even think it mattered because I don't even think I even used the loot that I got anyways throughout the manhunt. Also, this part of the manhunt just proves how bad I was at crafting back then. Like, seriously, this whole clip took like half a minute to craft. Remember how I said I'd usually get sidetracked when running as far as I can? Well, yeah, this is the time where I get sidetracked because I'm literally wasting time mining cobblestone when I have all the iron in the world from, you know, those shipwrecks that I got. Also, I'm giving the hunters time to catch up to me because remember, they can make a boat as well. Okay, so now is the part of the video where my Wi-Fi just decides to be my Wi-Fi, as it usually is. Okay, so this is just a time lapse of me running. Also, another thing to take into account is that I'm the only runner left, so the hunter is mainly focusing on me, and he is probably on my way to me right now, so I shouldn't have just taken my sweet time and killed all the animals and stuff. Just gotta sort out my Wi-Fi. Well, that was weird. At this point, I was getting paranoid that he was close to me, so I just wanted to know where he was. This is the bit where I made a really stupid misplay. I keep swimming along this river and not using a boat, which just lets him catch up to me. So yeah, pretty much I'm dead. He's got full iron armor and I got nothing. I also have bad ping and I'm horrible at PvP, so I do pull off a nice clutch where I just steal his boat and go. I don't know why I just stopped at this specific shore, but I should have just kept rowing along this ocean to give myself time to think. Also, digging down was like the worst thing I could have done at this point. Like, like even offhanding some blocks would be just a little bit better, but